has forced out his Attorney General Jeff Sessions and threatened to fight back if the Democrats use their new majority in the House of Representatives to launch investigations into his administration. Sessions had angered Trump by recusing himself from an investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 White House campaign. Earlier, Trump brushed off the loss of the House to the Democrats. Sherwin Bryce-Pease has more on that.
The President of the United States.
It wasn't the blue wave many were expecting, and it wasn't a magnanimous President Trump after his party lost the House but made gains in the Senate.
We did this in spite of a very dramatic fundraising disadvantage driven by Democrats' wealthy donors and special interests and very hostile media coverage. You report fake news, which CNN does a lot.
He got into verbal quarrels with journalists who he again railed against for unfair coverage of his successes and took no responsibility for the losses suffered by his House colleagues across the country.
We also had a staggering number of House retirements, so it's a little tough. These are seats that could have been held pretty easily, and we had newcomers going in, and a lot of them worked very hard, but it's very difficult when you have that many retirements.
But with Democrats regaining one lever of power, the leadership on both sides is talking up bipartisanship, despite likely investigations into Trump's financial history, his taxes, and possible Russian collusion emanating from the House.
The Democratic Congress will be led with transparency and openness, so that the public can see what's happening and how it affects them, and that they can weigh in with the members of Congress and with the President of the United States.
Almost from the time I announced I was going to run, they've been giving us this investigation fatigue. It's been a long time. They got nothing, zero. You know why? Because there is nothing.
Democrats suffered key incumbent losses in Senate races in Missouri, North Dakota and Indiana, rural states where President Trump remains popular and appear unable to shift Republican holds on Senate seats in Texas and Arizona. In Florida, the Senate race remains too close to call, with Democrat incumbent Bill Nelson calling for a recount. Sherwin Bryce-Pease, SABC News.